Auditioning is painful. You know, it's scary. I was first sent the script before Sarah was attached, and I had not read the book, and I sort of thought, this is really painful. This is about dating, which was a really scary time in most of our lives. And then it came back to me saying Sarah was attached, and I'm such a fan of Sarah's work, and I thought, wow, this could be really interesting. And then I found out that they weren't going to be shooting it in LA. Which really made me happy. And because I thought, you know, I'd gone to theater school, and it's very rare, as I'm sure all of us know, to be able to make a really good living and live in New York City. And then I had about 4 or 5 different lunches with Darren Star, because I had only done one other series, and I basically got to play the 3 unhappy sour notes over and over again. And his job for me was, and this was why I was reluctant, is that, as Sarah was saying, that these characters would continue to grow. If this series went 1 year or 2 year or ultimately 6 years, that we would constantly be getting to know these characters in a much more deeper, involved sense. And I actually, there was no way that he could guarantee that, but I finally said, I have an act of faith here, and I'm going to jump and go for it. And I remember the first read-through, which was really kind of exciting, because I got to hear the voices of the characters, even from that first read-through, so clearly, and how brilliantly it was cast, and there was chemistry. And I remember talking to Michael in the middle of the first season. I think it was, we talked about this, the baby, when we all went to Connecticut, we were all dressed in black, and we were going to a baby shower, and there was just something about that episode that we all kind of grew together. Yes. And I just remember that time where we were supposed to get in a car and none of us knew how to drive. But it did continue to grow, and I think it still does, and that's what's exciting about it. But the audition process always is horrible.